Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live chat. I'm your host, Danny. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, thumbs up this video, share this video. And if you want to join in on the discussion, the link is in the description, well, in the chat box. You could just press the StreamYard and then you can come right up. Long as you do that before I leave the live stream. If you want to order from my Mink Eyelash Store, affordableminklashes.com. The link to that is also in the comment box. And the discount code is YouTube. You order over $30, you get free shipping. Yeah, so now that we got all that out of the way, today's video is going to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 2, Episode 12, Martelling It Like It Is. This entire show is really about Melanie and Martell. Like, all these other people are really, like, kind of irrelevant. Everything is centered around them. So first we start out with Marcel and Maurice. They at this land that they want to pass down through generational wealth. They bought 10 acres. And they discussing their plan and stuff. Marcel is ready to go along with it. And Kimmy is kind of on the fence with it. Maurice was telling him about it, and he was like, Marcel was like, don't give her all the details, but Maurice knows that his wife kind of wants all the details with everything. So they really kind of on a fence with that. They want to develop the land and call it Scott Acres or something like that. Something to do with the Scott, since that's their last name. And they want Marcel want him to build him a house on the property and Maurice to build him a house on the property. And then I think they're supposed to develop the other parts and build more homes on the property. But Maurice said he's going to talk to Kimmy about that. We see how she reacted later on. Next, we get Melanie and Destiny. Melanie is looking for a house because, like I told you last week, Martell ain't gonna move out of that house. He's acting too petty. Like last week, he said he was gonna be packing up the rest of his stuff and moving out. But Melanie revealed this week that he's not moving out, which is exactly what I told you. And Destiny is helping her find a house. But she need one that has like a lot of room because she do have 4 children, so they got like this kind of like a big old house. It's an upstairs, downstairs. I didn't see a pool. And the house is like in I think the northern part of Huntsville, and you can oversee the entire like Huntsville from a view from the 2nd floor. And the driveway is like off a hill. It's like up a steep. So, well, Melanie ends up taking the house, and she tells her about how Martell is trying to go for full custody, and Destiny, she wasn't having it. She was in there like shocked like everybody else. And she say she left him in April. You say he's been cheating for 5 years. So he don't plan on stopping, girl. So next we get Letitia and Kimmy. Letitia goes over to Kimmy. Um, Kimmy tried to get her some lemonade, and she trying to put tequila in it. Like, girl. And then she tells her about this 10-acre thing, and Kimmy don't like none of these people. She don't want to be living close to them. She want her space. And I kind of don't blame her. There's going to be too much togetherness, especially with Letitia. She seems kind of like annoying. I see Kimmy feeding her with a long-handled spoon. Like, she can't take too much of her. She'll be around her in small doses. But she can't take too much of Letitia and all her whining about Melanie all the time. I think that's probably what the reason is. Because Letitia tells her that, no, Kimmy tells her that she needs closure from Melanie. And the teacher was like, I don't need closure from him. She's like, yes, you do. In order to move on, you need closure. And she wants Kimmy to tell her that she has her back. And I'm like, have your back on what? Like she's not supposed to just be have blind loyalty to you, especially if you're in the wrong. She's supposed to tell you if you're wrong, girl. Like I didn't watch the first season, so I don't know why she keep thinking Kimmy don't have her back. And then she questioning Kimmy loyalty to her. Kimmy was asking her was she questioned her loyalty, and she admitted to her face. She said yes. So Letitia just seems like annoying. I don't know. I wouldn't get along with her. What her sign is? I know she's not a Virgo acting like that. She acting too needy. Let me get Melanie and her mama. Her mama come to help her move and tells her like about Martell, how he's trying to go for full custody. And the mama asks her, what has he done since he hasn't been trying to move out? And he say Martell told her he thought she would have been came back by now. Something like that. I guess he probably used to her just staying there and let him do whatever he want to do. He say Martell told him that the older women said that's just what men do. So I guess they think Melanie's just supposed to lay down and take whatever he dish out and just take it. Now that she do the same thing, you see how he react and keep talking about she cheated. He can't get over it, but he having a 5-year affair. And he said the men told him to make the mistress sign a contract and don't mess with somebody who ain't got nothing to lose. Basically, it's telling him don't stop cheating, but just be more careful this time so you won't get caught. That's basically what he claimed the old men told him. Like Martell need to quit. So basically, he ain't stopping. He gonna continue to put her health at risk, especially if he out here getting people pregnant. And Mel said he told her that the side chick was pregnant on Mother's Day. She found out on Mother's Day because they went somewhere with them and the kids or whatever, and then he ended up telling them that the girl was pregnant. He talking about some he don't want a divorce. He want to just move away. Move away. So he don't want to be around this girl. So you're just gonna abandon the new baby? Like what in the world? He's just out here on the rocket. He can't take it that Melanie actually left him. I'm glad she left him. They say she got a new man. I don't know nothing about that yet. But if she did, I'm happy for her. She need to move on and just be happy. So Martell meet with his friend slash business partner, I guess. And they talking about Holt Manor. And he's talking about he want Marceau in the deal on the 47 acres because it's supposed to be 47 acres. And the man was like, "Oh, you and Marceau back friends like that now?" Because I guess he know Martell be going through all this drama with all these people, and he just be starting stuff. And then the man tell him that the redevelopment company don't want Martell as the face of the company because of his personal life. And I'm like, Martell, you should have known that. Don't nobody want nobody who's messy and always in some drama and stuff as the face of their company. And Martell was like, "Well, they ain't signed no deals yet, so I'm assuming Martell probably gonna go probably with another developer since they don't want to put him as the face because he really want to be the face of this whole manor thing." And I think they was talking about changing the name as well. And then the man tells him he's arrogant because he want full custody because he going around so everybody is telling Martell he's wrong for trying to seek full custody. And the man was like, the kids need to be with their mother. And Martell was like, "Well, I want my kids. I don't want to be not be around my kids. I ain't nothing like them deadbeat daddies." And then the man say, "Well, was you thinking about your kids when you had your affair?" And then Martell go put that bad business out there talking about, well, did you think about your kid when you had your affair? That man couldn't do nothing but sit up there and look crazy. And he claimed he was provoked. He keep trying to say that Melanie forced him to cheat. Ain't nobody force you to put your wee inside nobody. Like Martell, what do you do? He trying to blame Melanie for every single thing that allegedly went wrong in their marriage. Well, Martell, he really need to quit. Then we get Marceau and Letitia. She tells Marceau Kimmy not on board with moving out there and the development of the land and stuff. And then Marceau kind of already knew because he picked up when he was talking to Maurice about it. And then she claims she want to distance herself because she don't want to be like only around. She don't want Kimmy only around her when she's up. She want her around her when she's down and stuff. But it seems like, girl, to me that you always down since I've been watching the show. Like I said, I've only been watching since season 2, but it seems like she's always complaining about something, especially Melanie. And Melanie seems like she just really pay her dust. She don't be thinking about that girl. But Marcel tells her that she shouldn't throw away the friendship like that, and that if she need to diss herself, don't do it too much or whatever. Just still be there for Kimmy if Kimmy ever needs her. That was good advice he told her. Is Marcel the older brother? Because he look older. And we get Scott and Lindsay. Oh, sorry, wrong show. So while they was talking, Letitia's mom stopped by. So she been separated from her husband for like what, 4 or 5 years, but she still ran the ring, which is kind of stupid. Her mama came to gossip. She threatened Marceau about don't ever do her daughter the way Martell is doing Melanie, because she tell them about the baby and stuff. And Letitia, that was smart of her. She don't want to get on camera and say or gloat or something about Melanie. She just was like, she don't want to get into that. That's their business. That's what she tell her mama, but she was kind of talking about it in the confessional. So, girl, she probably gleeful on the inside, especially since she so called hate Melanie or can't stand Melanie. Next, we get Maurice and Kimmy. Maurice going to he gonna practice law now, I guess, since he passed the bar and stuff. He's like rebuilding his law office. Well, he's building a law office and stuff using all these expensive materials and stuff. And Kimmy having an argument with him about that, saying that he need to stick to the budget. And I don't think Kimmy like his family like that, because she keeps saying the Scots have their way of doing things. The Scots this, the Scots that. I'm like, girl, aren't you a Scot? You say Letitia act more like a Scot now since she been married to him for 13 years. Like, they really want, when they want to really do something, they do drill it in people's head till they finally give in. And she ended up telling Maurice that she do not want to move into the development land and get into all that deal and stuff. She don't want to be living around them like that. I guess she really don't like them like that. And she said she don't want Letitia questioning her loyalty and all this stuff, because she told him about the conversation that Letitia had with her. And then she's arguing about her son, how she want him to work, but Maurice want him to get into real estate development and stuff too, because that's what he want to do. So he want him to, like, I guess, intern or work for them, but Kimmy want him to have a job while he do that. And Maurice said he need to learn on the job. And Maurice said he don't want the kids to get stuck in a position that he don't like, when he could just be in the field with a great teacher, which is him or either Marceau, which kind of do make sense. But Kimmy says she don't want him being complacent and her having to take care of him. I guess she want him to just work until he can finally figure out what he want to do and how he can make money doing the job that he want to do. That's what I'm assuming how she feels. And we get Melanie. She popping up. We get Martell popping up at Melanie's house. She ain't got no gate around her house. I'm like, girl, she said she had to tell Martell where she lived, because they're co-parenting with the kids. So she had to tell him where she live at. But he up there arguing with her. He threatened her mom not to see the kids because Melanie say she don't respect him no more. And he was like, if she don't respect me, she ain't gonna see my kids no more. I'm like, how you gonna stop her from seeing your kids if Melanie have the kids? And she come over to Melanie house. Like, you just sound stupid. But to my understanding, she probably never liked Martell like that anyway, because she saw how sleazy he was and how he was treating her daughter, which Melanie said that she don't like how he's treating her daughter. So he going around still accusing Melanie of cheating. Look, at least he told the children to go in the house this time. Still accusing Melanie of cheating. still blames her for his cheating. Like they really did get into a heated argument. Melanie, like she wanted to just punch him in the face or whatever. Production had to tell her to go in the house and had to tell him to leave because they got in a really, really heated argument over that. Like he kept saying what sexual act she didn't do or want to do or would do. It just was like, now Martell, you really, really taking this too far. Like you mad at Melody, but you got your mistress pregnant. Like, girl or boy, whatever you want to call yourself, because you acting like a girl. But this episode was really, really crazy. So he think he get a pass at cheating, and the men, the alleged older men who told him how to be better at cheating, is wrong too. Like, I don't know. This is really, really crazy. Like, tomorrow we're going to have a discussion about cheating. When is acceptable? If it's acceptable? How is acceptable? I don't know. We're gonna have a cheating discussion tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific time. So if you want to join in a discussion, I will be putting the link up and I will be going through giving my opinion. So if you want to join me in the discussion, you can join me tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central time. I guess 6 o'clock Mountain time. So yeah. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, like this video. All my social media is down below if you want to follow me on any of those. My Mink Eyelash Store is linked down below. My books to Amazon is linked down below. They're free if you have Kindle Unlimited. If not, they're 99¢. DanniGivesAdvice@gmail.com is my advice columns. I will be answering your question on camera in a dedicated video. So you can write into that if you want me to answer your question. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.